Hello violins! Today we're going to be learning a new finger pattern which we call low first finger. So up until now you probably have been playing with your first finger on the A string, the note B. And that is what we call the normal first finger. That's in the position that we normally put it. But there is actually another note between open A and the note B, and we call that note B flat most of the time. It is a black key on the piano between A and B. It can also be called A sharp, but most of the time when we see it in music, we call it the B flat, and it sounds like this. So you play that by moving your first finger just a little bit closer to the scroll. So it is halfway between, if you've got a tape for your first finger, it'll be halfway between that tape and the end of your fingerboard. So if your normal first finger B natural sounds like this, your B flat sounds like this. And you're welcome to tune that with a tuner, especially as you're getting used to playing it. So when you play the B flat, you typically also have the low second finger, C natural, but you have a whole step between the B flat and the C natural. So your finger pattern, when you play B flat, we've got A, B flat, C natural whole step, and then D is also a whole step, and then sometimes you also have a whole step to the fourth finger for the note E. Let's go ahead and give this a try. We're going to play number 92, which is called Let's Read B Flat. All right. Let's go ahead and do Rolling Along, which is the same as Mary Had a Little Lamb. You played this in a different key, probably when you were in book 1. Now we're going to play it with a B flat. So this is actually in the key of B flat major, although they don't give you a key signature because they're putting the B flat in as an accidental. So here we go. Rolling Along starts with the note D, and you played the regular third finger, low second finger, and low first finger on the A string. Very good. And the next one we're going to play is called Matching Octaves. So with Matching Octaves, you're focusing on tuning the third finger D along with the open D to make sure that that's in tune. That's always a good way to tune your third finger note. And then you're adjusting your hand shape so that your finger pattern has a low second finger and a low first finger as well. So when you get to that D and then follow it up with the open D, just make sure that that third finger note is in tune with your open D. Here we go. Number 94, Matching Octaves. And that is it for page 20. This is maybe a new skill for you, so just make sure that you're really working carefully to get that first finger in tune. And it really is just a matter, as long as your wrist is straight, your fingers should be able to move around on the fingerboard. If you've got some problems with your wrist being bent like this, then you're going to find that it's a lot harder to move those fingers around. So make sure that your wrist is straight, fingers straight up and down, fingernails are trimmed short, and then you should be able to have a pretty good range of motion for all of your fingers. And remember that each one of these fingers can play in a couple of different spots. So you don't want to be thinking of those fingers as being limited to just the one note, because most of the time we do ask the fingers to cover more than one note depending on what key we are playing in. So good luck with low first finger and happy practicing.